I'm getting goosebumps. I was like, holy crap, am I dead? It sounded like more than one thing was saying it. Don't click out of this video. The title comes up in the third story. Hey guys, what's up? It's Friday. Congratulations, you made it through the week.
You don't judge me, 'cause if you did, baby, I think you do. 'Cause I got issues, but you got them too. So give them all to me and I'll give mine to you. Yeah, I got issues, and one of them is how bad I need you.
Today's video, as you can see in the title, is a story time. This story time is going to be about the second most scariest thing that has ever happened to me. The most scariest thing that has ever happened to me is already in a story time on our channel, and it is linked below. I'm gonna jump right into the video. Have any of you heard about sleep paralysis? If you have, I'm sure you understand what I mean by like it being one of the most scariest things that has happened to me, because damn, it was pretty freaking scary. So it has happened to me a total of 4 times, but for some reason I can only clearly remember 3, and so those are the 3 I'm going to talk about. So if you don't know what sleep paralysis is, it's like where you're sleeping and like just out of like the blue you wake up, your mind is, your brain is awake and you can open your eyes, but you cannot move any other part of your body. You were like, it's called sleep paralysis because you are paralyzed because your body is still asleep. So yeah, it sounds pretty creepy to me. I might feel the same, I'm not sure. So I'm gonna get into talking about my 3 experiences I can remember. So the first time it happened to me, it wasn't that long ago. The first time it happened to me was last year. I was sleeping, obviously, and then I wake up and I feel like I'm in a dream, but I'm like fully awake. But like I try to look around my room. I can look to like the point where I can only move my eyes, and then like I go to like lift my arm and it like doesn't lift. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I was trying to like so hard to lift it, and like I could it kind of felt like my arm was lifting, but like it wasn't. And it was like I was using like every strength in my body to lift my arm, but I just couldn't. And like literally, if you Google this, like people explain it like as if there's a pressure holding you down, and that is exactly how it feels. I'm getting goosebumps. And so I was looking around. It was nighttime, but I had fairy lights all around my room at the time, so I could clearly see around my room. And like I didn't know what to do. I couldn't move. I was freaking out. Like my heart was pounding. And I was just like, am I dying? It was that scary. I had no clue what was going on. Eventually, I did like start feeling in my body again, and I could move. And like I guess my body woke up, and it was like, I was like, holy crap, am I dead? But like my heart was pounding. I was freaking out, but I heard someone in my house get up and like go to the kitchen, because like we have squeaky floors, so I could hear when someone's up. So just like to remind myself that I'm okay, I got up and I went to the kitchen, and like I think it was my dad. I can't remember exactly. I didn't say anything. I just said hi, and I got a glass of water, and I went back to bed. In the morning, I was sitting at the table, and then my mom, I guess, got up and walked in the kitchen. My dad was on the computer in the office, which is like right next to my kitchen. Like he could hear us and whatever, and I was explaining to her what happened to me, and she was like, Tiana, you're weird. And my dad was like, that used to happen to me all the time. And then like my brother heard, and he was like, yo, that happened to me too. And then like I was like, well, thanks for the genetics. So obviously it was like, it's like genetics, and I guess I'm getting it from my dad. So thanks, Dad. So I googled it, and I realized it was called sleep paralysis. And apparently it's normal, which is weird. It shouldn't be normal. Like, nobody wants to wake up and have their body paralyzed. Anyways, so I'm gonna go on to the second time it happened to me. The second time it happened to me wasn't as scary. I was sleeping in the basement because we were getting the floors done in my room. And it was morning, I guess, and because it was light in the basement room. There was light coming in through the window, and I woke up, and once again I realized I couldn't move my body. At first I was like, oh my god, what's going on? But then I was like, this has happened to me before, don't freak out. So I just laid there and I tried my hardest to move, and I couldn't. Like this time wasn't like as scary. Obviously it was still scary, but like I was just laying there, and then when I was laying there I started to see shadows, which was kind of creepy. But yeah. And finally I will talk about the third time it happened to me, which is where the title of the video comes from. I was in my room again, so I woke up. I felt like I was in a dream. I felt like there was I felt like there was something holding me down. And yeah, I was like, great, not this again. But this time was a whole nother level. I started to after like trying to move a little bit, I started to hallucinate. Like literally, I saw my mom come into my room. This part was kind of weird. It was like she was like telling me she was gonna make bread. I don't know what I was thinking about to have that happen in my hallucinations or whatever. But I was trying to like talk. I was trying to be like, help me, but I couldn't say anything. Nothing was coming out. I couldn't open my mouth. And eventually she just like walked out. And this is where the title comes in. I was just laying there, and then all of a sudden I started hearing voices. And what were the voices saying? Good night, Tiana. I'm getting goosebumps. Now, I don't know if any of you are like creeped out by that, but like if you're ever in sleep paralysis, I guess, and you start hearing people, I don't even know what it was. It was demons. I don't know what it was. It probably wasn't demons, but like, you know what? It seemed like it was demons. They were like having someone say good night, blank, like your name, insert your name here. It was just a tapping on my window. Yeah, having like someone say that to you when you're like in sleep paralysis, I don't know, it's just creepy. Like nobody wants to hear good night Tiana or good night John, or like, because like that's freaky. It's like in high-pitched voices, and it was in like more than one, it was sounded like more than one thing was saying it. I don't know how to explain it. It's just so creepy, but like I can hear it when I'm talking about this in my head. Like it was just freaky. Anyways, I eventually woke up. Obviously here I am awake. Thank you. But yeah, that was pretty freaking creepy. So yeah, those are my sleep paralysis moments that I can remember. Once again, thank you, Dad, for that genetic. I want to do like another story time talking about my experiences of sleepwalking that I actually remember, which is really weird. So maybe it's not sleepwalking, but It's definitely sleep something. I'm going to make another video one day talking about that, so look out for that. I'm also going to make another story time video coming up soon talking about 2 crazy experiences that have happened to me in school, so look out for that too. But other than that, I guess that's the end of this video. If you've ever experienced sleep paralysis, comment down below your experience and I will comment back to you. Let's talk about it together. Or not, you can just comment down hi, ask me questions about sleep paralysis, Google it if you don't believe me, it's actually a thing. Apparently it can get so bad to where like you can see creatures, where you can see figures in your room. Like, I really hope it doesn't happen to me that bad because that's freaky. Like, what is sleep paralysis? Like, obviously, like, I know what it is, but like, what causes it? Anyways, if you have any video requests, comment them down below. Give this video a like, hit subscribe. Thank you for 45 subscribers, by the way. That's like a milestone. Our channel also hit 2,000 views in total. That's a lot. Anyways, I'm just rambling now. So, I will see you next week. By the way, if you don't know who I am, I'm Tiana. Hi, nice to meet you. Thanks for coming to my channel. I hope you stay. My channel. I'm only half of this channel. You will see a video of the other half of this channel, Kyrie, on Monday, and you will see a video of us together on Wednesday. And then you will see me again on Friday. So I'll see you then. Bye. I don't even know how to freaking tell this story. Like, literally, it's a fluff.